Creeping on the beat like. Can I get it? Can I get it? Ho.
Yeah.
That was so
Thank you.
dope. Oh my gosh.
Thanks,
yo,
man.
that was so amazing.
Holy snap.
Ah!
So sorry.
Yo, welcome to Passion for Purpose. My name is V. Fournier here at the Tribunity Quarters headquarters. I'm tired too, yo.
Yeah.
I really don't know how you do that. That's like you have put so much energy in like I don't even know what you do with your mouth.
Lung in practice.
Is it a lot of like breathing?
Yeah,
techniques?
actually really related to like saxophonists. I do circular breathing. So that's something I would teach later.
Yo, I actually asked him if he could teach me to beatbox a little bit. So stay tuned for that. Definitely we're gonna keep it rolling. So here at the Tribunity headquarters for Passion for Purpose, it's all about using your passion for purpose. And I met you at the open canvas. Shout out to JD because once again, it was such an awesome experience. Met so many great talent, and you were one of them. So like I said, it's all about passion for purpose, and we briefly kind of discussed what you do with your passion and how you use it for purpose. So go ahead and let them know.
Well, basically what I do is I just go around, perform live, you know. I inspire young children in high schools, middle schools, run workshops, and that's basically my basic form of expression, just to go out there and just be not a face in the crowd, but to face the crowd. And that's what I want to do, just inspire.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how old were you, or what was that moment when you woke up and was like, I'm just going to start doing stuff with my mouth?
I was 13. Yeah, I was 13. I was in 8th grade. I had an uncle, and he was actually younger than me. I forgot how that works, but he's younger than me, and he's a drummer. So he started making like little like snares, like, and I was like, yo, that's freaking bomb. I want to do that. So he started teaching me those basics, and then came across Razel. And Razel is a godfather of noise. Godfather of noise. Shout out to Razel. He basically has the I guess the more leveled up version of beatboxing at the time. He's way ahead of his time, and it was a lot more advanced than Dougie Fresh, Buffy from the Fat Boys. But they're all pioneers of beatboxing. I've all learned from them. But I just started leveling up from there, and from the basic kicks and hi-hats became sound effects and dubstep, EDM, trap music, just covers and all this. So it was just a bunch of practice and a lot of listening to music. And I did not listen to music at all. Like when I was about 13, I did not listen to anything.
So you just created your own?
Yeah, I created my own, and then I started listening. After that, I started listening. I used to just listen to Britney Spears.
Yo, hey, me too, yo. Anna Zink. I'm sorry, but I'm from the 90s.
What's my root? Yeah.
Aaliyah and Timbaland. Actually, we were just talking about Timbaland. Yeah. You know, when I first started out in the entertainment industry, I was a Timbaland head, and I actually wanted to be the female version of Timbaland. So you and I were briefly kind of talking about like just beats and producers. I feel like not a lot of producers get the claim to fame as much as they should.
Right.
Because I really feel like the beat is like the soul.
That's what you
too.
feel.
Yeah.
That's what you feel. You know, they spend lots of hours and stuff. I always see it as like, especially lyricists and rappers like who don't write their own lyrics, and the producer would go, they would have hours and hours, and they would just choose other rappers to write. The ghostwriters wouldn't even get their credit. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like the producers would have spent hours behind the scenes, and the rappers would only be there for like a few hours and just knock out whatever
Right.
verse that's written for them.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like we live in a different day and age now, though, where it really is your passion, your talent, you put it out there. And now I feel like people are standing in their power, saying, you know what, I got a voice, I'm good at this, so here I am. Really, because I've worked with a lot of songwriters, and now they're like, you know what, I'm gonna be an artist now too. But it is important to start off just helping others, you know, and being kind of behind the scenes, because you learn from these awesome people as well. So are you a producer as well? Like, how does this work? Okay, so
I don't produce at all. Like,
Okay.
I tried translating my beats to a drum set.
Uh-huh.
Or what was it, Ableton and
Yeah.
stuff? Like I tried to mess with the beat machine. I have no rhythm on that stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks. I was like, I tried to transpose, I guess, into a machine, but I can't do it.
I mean,
just can't do it.
couldn't you just technically beatbox over a mic though, and then that's it? You don't gotta do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, it was just like you just do it like for an MC.
Yeah.
And then that's how kind of where it kind of leveled out.
Yeah.
And that's how people know beatboxing of. But right now they have loop stations. It's just crazy. Like beatboxing was just a baby. It's still a baby. It's still evolving. And it's so crazy right now. They use loop stations and they create full songs. And this is all on the spot with just one machine and your vocals.
Right.
Yeah, so that's so dope. It amazes me.
Yeah, no, I've definitely seen that. Like Butterscotch, actually, who's one of the artists that we definitely support.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Butterscotch is cool.
Yeah, okay, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, I love her.
Yeah, she's dope.
Definitely.
She got a dope trumpet.
Yeah, right. For real. Definitely. Yeah, I have, like, it's so phenomenal to see beatboxers, because like I said, I'm a producer head, so beat is really awesome to me.
Cool.
Especially just being able to use your actual instrument that is on you, like your mouth.
Yes, everywhere I go. You know,
Yeah.
everywhere I go, I just have it with me. I get to practice everywhere. It sucks when I'm trying to figure out a new song. I sound really dumb. Like I create the weirdest sounds, and it just to someone's ear, it sounds really weird. Like my mom or my dad will tell me to be quiet or something. Like
That's
it sounds
interesting.
annoying, but they don't know the end result of what that sound could be. So
I can't even
just
imagine
practice,
that.
yeah.
That's crazy, because this sounds so dope to me. And I feel like you have every single sound possible.
I try. I just try to mimic everything I hear, pretty much like in nature, especially and just listening to the radio. Like try to pick up a certain sound that they use.
Right.
Just like today, like I was on the way to Anaheim, just trying to figure out a chord that they were using, and it's something that I couldn't reach, but you had to combine two sounds in order to get it. So.
Wait, let them know why you were in Anaheim.
Sorry. I was in Anaheim for 2 middle school shows with Dance Masters. Shout out to Dance Masters. And we performed at Dale Junior High School. And I apologize, I forgot the other one. But
It happens.
we were able to perform for them. We did 2 shows. It consisted of B-boys, B-persons. I'm just kidding. And beatboxers, me and a popper, world famous popper, Boogie
Dope.
Frantic. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
So sick.
So, and then you also did a really big show last night, right?
Yes. It was at the Nightingale. Opened up for someone called Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown,
Who's that?
and Mace. Mace was so fun to hear live.
Yeah?
Never heard him live at all. So it was so fun. He had his signature glasses and everything, just doing his own thing. So it was really cool to vibe out with him.
That's awesome. So, when did you decide to kind of, from the 13-year-old you that started beatboxing, when did you decide, like, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to do?
Yeah. That came around 2009 or 2008 when I decided, like, after I was done with school, I was like, I just want to try and pursue this for a minute.
Right.
And I started entering competitions. I did lose my first one. It was...
To who?
Came second place. Characteristics.
Characteristics.
He's dope though. He's from the 805.
Cool.
I lost to him, and from there I just started doing a lot of shows and doing battles. And I was actually invited to New York to compete, but that didn't get to happen. So they had another battle in LA where the champion from New York came to LA, and I beat him in the semifinals.
Ooh.
So it was pretty cool.
That is so awesome. So how does that, I've never been to a beatboxer
A battle.
So how does that work? I've been to producer battles. Is it kind of the same thing?
Kind of the same thing, but except it's on the spot.
Okay.
You never know. For producers, you already have set
Right.
beats, correct?
Yeah.
But for beatboxers, you can always just react to, always switch it up. on the second round or whatever, you can set them up, and you can just do it on the fly. So that's the whole thing about it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, so if they bite your style or something, you can call them out on it right away. Or it's like having punchlines as well, just like a freestyle rap, I guess. It's more a lot more comparable. Let's see, like, yeah, you just have the crowd into it and everything.
That's dope.
It's just
so how often do they do that?
There's quite a few actually.
Nice.
Yeah, they actually do
I gotta
beatbox
check 'em
battles
out.
like almost every month. There's actually one coming up. I won't be here though. I'll be moving to Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, they have one on June 23 in Vegas on Fremont Street. It's on the big stage.
Nice.
And you have a lot of beatboxers coming from around the country.
Nice.
And around the world actually, and they're just all gonna vibe out, and it's gonna be a really great time.
That's dope. So yeah, you had mentioned that. That's why I had to get you on the show right away.
Okay. That
you're leaving for Seattle. What's that? What's in Seattle?
Seattle, yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, like I feel like the music is more embraced over there for beatboxing. But yeah, I just want to enjoy the culture out there. I want to actually just spread more hip hop out there, spread the element of beatbox, inspire more, and just maybe I might come back to LA. I don't know, but Seattle seems like it's gonna be home for me for a minute. Yeah.
That's dope. You know, it really is about just following kind of your instincts because, granted, LA is like has everything. I mean, it's so international. It's definitely where it's at, but at the same time, if you're not, fully feeling it, and if you're, I guess, your tribe or like your future fans or whatever, and you feel like you'll connect more somewhere else, then by all means, start there.
Still West Coast though.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be West Coast, so it's a lot different. Right now, especially, there's a lot of social media, so it's kind of like I didn't even leave. Like I'll always be posting, and everyone can still interact with me. It's just I won't physically be here. That's it.
So let's get back into the whole passion for purpose. What got you into actually wanting to teach kids to beatbox or give your time to them?
Yeah, just pretty much just inspiring. Like I have a thing for teaching. Like I always like to help. So and this is like my biggest craft. It's what I'm committed to, and I just want to help spread the power of beatboxing because it helped me through speaking in front of like a live audience. Like I could not do that, so I kind of rooted beatboxing, like performing in front of a stage and then started learning how to gain confidence on stage, and I could start speaking to bigger crowds. I would always get really nervous, and but yeah, that's what I want to do. I wanted to help kids have an outlet. Also, if they couldn't play an instrument, that's also one other thing. Like, I did not know how to play any instrument at all. Even though how many times you teach me whatever, I can't play piano, guitar, nothing. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I had a lot of kids actually in the same boat, and I started teaching a few schools, 10 to 12 students each school, and they started expanding their sound, and it always helps me, what do you call this? Damn, I lost it. Like it always helps me this is what I live for.
Right.
Like to see them grow as a musician or whatever, and have them, I don't know.
Yeah, look, I have this hashtag other than passion for purpose, right? It's inspire to be inspired. Like I really, I hit panels, I talk to schools, I do all that, and I even coach people early in the morning, and it's insane because sometimes I get out of these shows at 4:00 in the morning. Sometimes I got to do 8:00 coaching calls, but I love waking up to it because being able to give that energy, you just get it in return.
Yeah, that's what I do on stage, and I apply it to everyday life. Like whatever vibe I get from you, that's the kind of vibe you're gonna get back, and 10 times more. I love energies from the crowd and just absorbing other knowledge and energies from other people. It's just
nice.
Comes all full circle. Yeah.
So, it's music is all about collaboration. If there's a specific artist that you would like to work with, who would that be?
Damn, that's hard.
Yo, cause I'm just saying we got some connections and.
Oh man, who should I start name dropping? I don't know. I really like right now. My vibe is more with acoustic. Like for some reason, I like the simplicity of it and just the rawness, the pure rawness of having an acoustic player, whether it's a piano or a guitar. I just like collabing beatboxing with that because I feel like that's the root of just collaboration.
Yeah.
Because if I were to collaborate with a DJ or something, it kind of limits both of us.
Right.
Limits both of us. So with it, meshing so well together, especially 2 or 3 instruments, like that's just amazing to me.
That's so awesome. Awesome. Yeah, and I love it when people actually kind of mix genres.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I heard some stuff when you were saying that. So I can't wait. I already have some people in mind for you to work
Dope.
with.
I can't
Of course, I don't care if you're in Seattle. You're right. We have the day and age of computers.
Yeah, we could definitely
so for sure. Okay, so speaking of teaching, I'm gonna go ahead and allow you to make an ass out of me.
All right.
Hopefully not too bad.
I'll try.
But teach me some beatboxing techniques.
Okay, so you heard Boots and Cats, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Joanna.
Scratch that. Sorry,
Okay,
Joanna.
good, because that shit was hard.
Okay, so you're gonna say booger.
Booger.
All right, now
Okay.
you take the B.
Buh.
Yeah, and then you buh, and then you put pressure behind your lips, and you create the. There you go.
Okay.
And I want to note this, like, not everyone will sound like me. Not everyone will sound like you.
That's true.
Everyone has a different anatomy, and everyone will come out different, you know. And it's just how it works. Beatboxing is very organic, and it's to the person. So your snare might not sound like my snare. My
Okay.
snare will never sound like your snare.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Now that we got that out of the way, buh. And then you have it, and then and then
How do you?
there you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
It's like a click sound.
Okay, so now she has the click. I didn't even have to tell her anything.
Okay.
So now you have the.
Wait.
That was perfect. I like that one, dude. Now you can go ahead and just put that in a rhythm. So. Follow me.
It's like, yo, I gotta like mess with my tongue, which you think I'd be good at.
After the other, yeah. Yo, cut.
Was that okay?
Wait,
No, back. No, but seriously, ready?
Collect.
Wait. I can't.
So it's B, T, K.
Okay.
You're doing fine.
I need to practice. That's why
It takes some practice for sure. Like
I can't.
You got it. Like some people wouldn't even get the B part. Some people wouldn't even get the kick. Yeah.
I'm gonna practice this shit. I'm gonna have him back up.
Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
That is crazy. Oh, what you can do with your mouth. And like I said, you think I'd be really good with the whole tongue thing. It's pretty confusing because you gotta. I guess you don't even think about it though.
No.
You just do
it.
it.
You just do it. Just like I said, vibe out with your energy and stuff, and that's all pretty much.
I'm gonna definitely beatbox again after I practice, and then I'll make sure to make a video so I can be like, look, EVMB, I did it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a song.
I'm gonna grade you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send it to Timbaland and be like, yo, we can work together now.
For sure. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Cool. So, was there, other than beatboxers that you kind of like looked up to, was there any specific artists that you essentially looked up to that, like I said, that you kind of, I guess, kind of followed, like in the hip hop industry?
In hip hop, there wasn't a single person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just more of like I didn't listen to, so I didn't know anyone. I didn't listen to any music. Yeah, so I didn't know anyone.
Britney Spears though.
Yeah, Britney Spears. Got a cover for her too, but it was more of just like the certain genre. You know, like I would pick up stuff from jazz. I would pick up stuff from just plain drumming. I forgot his name. Buddy Rich, I think, is a drummer. Yeah, he was a drummer that I started listening to get my jazz drumming. I guess part of my beatboxing diet. So you have to expand all your stuff. So I would go into EDM. I would go into trap. I would go into jazz. I would go into hip hop, pop, rock.
Yeah.
So I would listen to just a bunch of other genres. It wasn't really a person. Yeah.
That's cool. And that makes complete sense. So for all these people that want to be beatboxers or all these artists, you said that you perform for high schools.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to use your passion for purpose. How did you get into that?
With the high school gigs, I performed at a hookah bar, and this cat named JT, he saw me perform, and he was like, I opened up for KRS-One that day. That's what I was doing. KRS-One, a beautiful mind, man, knowledge, dropping everything, man, so beautiful human being. So like I actually was freestyling with KRS-One, and this guy saw me, and he was like, yo, we do this thing for kids. They're called Dance Masters, and we just perform for high schools, middle schools, elementary, whatever. And we just bring positivity, good energy to these kids, and we have like some sort of lesson and everything. Like today was like no smoking, no tobacco type of deal. But anyway, yeah, that's how it started, like 5 years ago. So after that was just school after school after school.
That is so
spreading the message. Yeah,
awesome. I love working with kids.
Yeah.
I mean, when we did the motivational concerts, like for me, because I get to be behind the scenes and help a lot of artists. But for me, my favorite shows are with kids.
Yeah.
They go ham.
Yeah, they have a lot of energy, man.
Yeah.
This middle school was really loud.
Yeah, for sure.
Surprised me. Yeah.
For sure. That is really, really cool. Okay, so do you have anything upcoming that these people can kind of look forward to?
I'm actually gonna be performing at poetry patio night or something.
Ooh,
I forgot.
poetry.
But that's Friday, and I forgot the host. I apologize, but
We'll go ahead and add it.
yeah, it's on my Instagram. You guys can follow me at EVMB on Instagram, and I don't know what other shows I have. They kind of just pop up. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm actually going to Anaheim. Thank you. Anaheim, and also performing at Universal Studios tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Universal. I can't believe he just forgot Universal Studios.
It's been a long day.
It happens, but that's you get to.
Yeah.
You're blessed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta remind myself that too. After a while, yeah, being in this industry or kind of working your passion, you're kind of like, okay, this is a job now. Like,
Yeah.
we got to do this, and
it
takes a lot of energy and talk because you're giving out a lot of energy for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, even when I just do events, just shaking hands and hugging people and kissing babies takes a lot of energy, but we get to.
Yeah.
This is the life that we chose, and we are completely blessed to.
Tomorrow's never guaranteed, so you just kind of gotta
Yeah.
do it. Gotta do everything you can.
Exactly. That was actually one of my coaches. We did this whole entire exercise about that, where it's like you started naming off kind of like what the things that you had to do. Like I have to do laundry, or I have to brush my teeth, I have to go see a dentist. And then you just switch it over into I get to, and then it's like, okay, I get to do my laundry, I get to brush my teeth, I get to go to the dentist. Then you switch it over to I'm blessed to, and it's like, you know what? I am blessed to do laundry because I got clothes. I'm blessed to brush my teeth because I have my teeth,
No, that's
So
true. I never saw it that way.
Yeah, so it takes some reminding,
Yeah.
because we're all humans, for sure. So usually on Passion for Purpose, I like to ask, those deep questions because, we all are human, and living your passion, we all go through our own experiences, our own trials and tribulations. And, I believe that it's about really seeing the beauty in those trials and tribulations, because every breakdown equals a breakthrough.
Right.
So my question is, what is your most recent breakthrough? If you can just get vulnerable with us for a second.
Well, my most recent breakthrough, like I didn't have any shows for a minute, like since October of last year, because dislocated my jaw, and that's still going through a lot of rehab, and I thought my career was over. Like
Yeah.
I had an audition the next day, and in my sleep, for some reason, it just came out, right? And I just chucked that sucker back in. I didn't go to the doctor or anything, so it's still partially out. But yeah, right now I had to adapt, and that's the most important thing. If anything happens to you that's super like effective to your career, you have to adapt. You have to adapt, and I learned to relearn like certain sounds to my left side of my mouth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to do that, and there's certain sounds I can't do as smoothly as before, because it's just really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like the most recent one, and I still have to have surgery on this side because I don't want to get technical, but like my jaw's supposed to be like this, but then it's like sticking out like this, like right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like it's really weird and it's really painful, but you do what you got to do, and I'm here today and blessing you guys with some beatboxing.
Yeah, for real
Yeah.
though. That's crazy. So kind of go. How do you just kind of not get over it? Because obviously it's there.
Yeah.
But how do you keep it pushing? What gets you to be like, fuck it, this is what I'm here for, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, like I said, like I've been doing this for too long, you know, and this is not going to stop me. You know, I've watched a lot of motivational videos where people lost their legs in the war and stuff like that. They lost hands, and they're still able to work out, able to hang around their family and do things they love. And there was another cat that I saw on YouTube where he's like ahead of his industry in the car industry, and he can't drive because he has no legs, but he figured out a way to drive. He created like this, he invented some extension for his legs to drive and turn the wheel and all that stuff. So seeing people like that just work through their adversity, like that's crazy. Like that's the most important thing too, is adversity. Just kind of push through all that stuff. And yeah, this was like my thing. This is like my baby. I wasn't gonna let it go out because of my jaw like came out.
Yeah.
So,
But you still get to take care of yourself, yeah.
yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
So we gotta make sure, it doesn't get any worse, because it would suck not to have your talent.
Yeah.
For sure. So before we leave, once again, my name is V Fournier. You can follow me on Instagram at the real V Fournier. This is the Passion for Purpose here at the Tribe Unity headquarters. I'm gonna go ahead and let EVMB take us out with some of his talent, some of his beatboxing. Thank you so much for being on the show and sharing your passion and seriously using it for purpose.
For sure.
Please take us out.
Cool. All right, here it goes.
Now freestyle like.